God said to me in my spirit, in the wee hours of the morning, he said, I will come down there. I will shut it down. I will tear things up. I will raise things up about my chosen one, about you. He said, tell them you are handpicked. You are a chosen one. He says, when it comes to you, he does not play. He says, when it comes to you, things have to move out of the way, he says. He says, when it comes to you, they have to give it up. He says, when it comes to you, they'll have to return everything back that he took from you. He says, when it comes to you, he will give you a double portion. When it comes to you, he will touch you again. When it comes to you, he will strengthen you again. He'll give you just what you need to get back out there and take back the things that the enemy took from you. He says, when it comes to his chosen ones, and that's you, he does not play. He says you are his best. You are the handpicked. You are the ones that he has his eyes on, his hands on, he says. And he says that all you need to do is act like it, walk like it, talk like it, believe like it, and know who you are and to whom you belong. He says this is not the time to lose your head. This is not the time to stop believing and stop forgetting who you are and to whom you belong. He said, this is not the time. He says, because he has his hands on you. He has some things he's cooking up for you. He has some things that he's mixing up for you. He has some things that he has planned for you. He says it's only the beginning. He says it seems like a trap, but no, this thing is not a trap that you're facing. He said it's only a test. It's a test of your faith. He said, so you are his best, and he expects nothing but greatness for you. He has great things planned for you. He has doors that's about to be opened. He has some that he's closing that's not for you, that's not a part of your purpose. He says he has opportunities that are coming your way. He says you are handpicked. He says, because for the things that he's bringing upon the world, he needs his best. He needs his chosen ones in position to bring this thing forth, to bring the plan forth, to change the world, to make a difference for the next generation. Oh God, he said, it's you. It's you, he says. It only takes one. You are chosen. He says, and you have the power to do it. You have the power to make an impact. He says, this is not the time to lose your head. He said, take your head out of it. Take your head out of it and put your heart in it. He said, if you put your heart in it, you'll be able to continue to move. You'll be able to continue to watch. You'll be able to continue to seek. He says, because you are handpicked. He says it's only a test. This trial is just a test of your faith. He says his chosen ones must expect the fight in this season. As a chosen one, you must expect to be hated. As a chosen one, you must expect to be disliked. He says because his best, when he handpicked you as one of his best, of course the enemy became jealous. He said, but all you have to do is to remember that you handpicked and that you are anointed. Say it, he said, I am anointed, and I am anointed for the job. I am anointed for this time. I was created for this season. This fight is for me. With God on my side, he says, with him on your side, you can do anything. He says, just take your head out of it and put your heart in it. You're chosen, you're handpicked, and he says he does not play when it comes to you. He will tear things up. He will tear walls down. He will dispatch angels out. He said he will put the wrath on that enemy. He will put his hand on that enemy that think that they have the power. He will introduce them to his wrath. You're chosen. You are anointed for the job, for the time, for the season. This test is only about your faith. Remember, you're chosen and you're handpicked. Be blessed.